Hey folks, it's Hans here at Silver Wolf Comics and Games in Morgan City, Louisiana, and it is 1 in the morning. Um, it's been a while since I did a sit and talk, and so I just wanted to kind of give an update as to how things are going on here at Silver Wolf. To begin, I want to apologize for the delay in the next But Wait, There's More episode. We've been experiencing some technical difficulties with a new camera system that we are trying to use, as well as things in life interrupting. And most recently, the computer I use to edit the videos is not functioning. So I have to figure out what's wrong with that and then fix it before I can put that video together and upload it. But moving on, how is Silver Wolf Comics and Games doing? Well, we're doing well. The lights are still on, the door is still open, and I believe everybody's still having a pretty good time down here. With our Magic crowd, we still do Friday Night Magic every week. We generally have enough to fire to start the tournament, and we have a good time down here. And so, if you're interested in Magic, come on down. We'd be happy to teach you. We're always looking to have more players to join the community and just be part of the Magic crowd. Let's see here. What else? We also host regular pre-release events and game day tournaments with Magic. Those are usually really fun. Get to see some new cards, get to play competitively with other folks in the area, so that's good. And we also do larger events, more regional events like PPTQs, pre-Pro Tour qualifiers. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a bigger tournament in that it sets you up to move to the next step for going pro or just getting to bigger tournaments in the region. It's interesting. I haven't gotten to play in one because that would be unfair for the owner of the store to play in such an official type of tournament. But the people that come and play seem to have a good time. So if you play Magic and want to maybe go up a scene, come down to our next PPTQ, which is June 11th. That's a Saturday. And that one is for the Honolulu Pro Tour. So if you do well enough and you do well enough in the next tournament, you could get an invite to the Pro Tour in Honolulu. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. What else are we doing around here? Well, role-playing games. That's always a big thing and really fun. Me personally, I host a Wednesday night group that's been going on for a year and a few months, and a lot of you know about it because we talk about it in our But Wait, There's More series, and I'm really proud of being able to host that for so long and having such a dedicated group go through this campaign together. I like to think we have a pretty good time and have a lot of laughs. I certainly enjoy it, and I'm really glad that I've got so many players that are dedicated to attending every Wednesday night, and continuing on with this story that I'm helping unfold before them. Other role-playing games that go on, there's other Pathfinder groups, which is like D&D, an older version of D&D. It's the 3.5 system, for those of you who know that, or know about it, rather. And then we've got other games. Mr. Eric still runs his Game of Thrones game, and that's pretty fun. Every now and then he'll throw in different ones, like a Cthulhu type game, like one-shot type deals, which are pretty interesting to say the least. Doing that whole horror genre type deal. Something else that we do that is pretty big down here for our little community is Warhammer 40,000. It's a miniature battle game where you build and paint miniature armies, and then you go on a tabletop with terrain and you do battle. You have two armies, and you go at it and you try and beat the snot out of the other guy. It's a hobby that I love. I've been in that hobby for 12 to 13 years, and we have a good time with it, and we have a pretty good community. We've even done some nationally, it's a tournament circuit that is done nationally. We've had our own little ones here in Morgan City, so that's been pretty fun. On a side note to that, I'm going to be running a more local tournament once I feel like I've got the rules hammered out and have enough terrain to support it on my own. And the idea behind that, for those of you who play 40K and are interested in that, is that I want it to be less about min-maxing and less about power gaming, and focus more on the strategy aspect of it. Because yes, you can buy your way to a win and have the most overpowered formation or whatnot, but if you're solid with your tactics, you'll just become a better player, and that's what I wanted to focus on. It still be a tournament, still be competitive, but it'll limit what you can take in such a way that it focuses more on good strategy than on the strength of having a really, really strong rule set that Games Workshop's given you. So that's in the works. I'm hoping to do that soon, within the next month or two. So keep your eyes open for that. Not lastly, but the next thing is Family Game Day. Family Game Day is something that we try and do every month here, and you get to come in and play all of our board games that are normally for rent. You get to play them for free. So if board games are something that you're interested in, or if you want to do something with your family, have something to do on one Saturday in a month, come on down when we're having it and just have a good time with folks. Now, normally we do that on the first Saturday of the month. This Saturday, April 2nd, we've got a big pre-release event for Magic, so we're going to be having Family Game Day on the 9th. Y'all come on down for that, but if you keep up with us on Facebook, you'll be able to see our schedule of events and know when things are going on. Lastly, I just want to say thank you to the community of people that come to Silver Wolf and support our store. Without all of you coming to play and hang out and buy product from me, I wouldn't be able to stay open. And so thank all of you for hanging in there with me and helping me build this community of gamers, this hopefully family of gamers that look out for each other and want to have a good time and do things together. Speaking of which, and I nearly forgot, one of the things that I've started doing is whenever a big nerdy type movie like Batman versus Superman or Daredevil or comic book type movie or superhero thing like Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles, Star Wars, that kind of thing, we are, as a shop, going to these movies. I started doing that recently, so the Friday night that a new big movie will be released in theaters, we'll finish up our Friday Night Magic in a timely manner and go to one of the later showings, probably like the 9:30, 10:15 showing of one of these recently released movies. And we've had a lot of fun doing that. So if you want to get together with people and go watch a movie and have a good time, come on in and talk with me about it and see what movies are coming up and what we're going to go see. Because this is about community. This is about bringing people together. That's why my wife and I opened the store, and so we're trying everything we can to say, hey, you know, you want some friends to hang out and do stuff with? We're here for you. You want to go see a movie together? We take a big old group, we go see it, and then we go eat at IHOP later, and talk about the movie and just have a good time. Now, it's a late night, but it's a Friday night, so the next day is Saturday. You can rest later. Um, so anyway, that's kind of all I had for y'all today. Again, thank you so much for supporting us. And if you want to check us out, before I forget and mention where we're located, um, we're at 7716 Highway 182 in Morgan City, Louisiana. Um, we're in a little shopping center, but it's easier to find if you're looking for the bowling alley. We are immediately to the right of it, so if you're not quite sure where we're at and you're on Highway 182 and you see the bowling alley, pull into that parking lot and look to the right of it. We're right there. And then I'll have social media links down below, so you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So, yeah. Um, Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you here at Silver Wolf Comics and Games. Good night.